Warning, the following video may contain swearing, screaming, and all-around insanity that will be completely amazing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up guys, my name's Wild Leprechauns, and today I'm bringing you a little tip video where I'm going to be telling you some strategies and giving you some classes to get these special weapons, gold and diamond. And the first thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to give you any class for the crossbow or ballistic knife because the simplest way to get it is go into party games and play sticks and stones. Because if you read the description, you get a crossbow, a ballistic knife, and the combat axe. And you just gotta use the crossbow and ballistic knife, and then you just get your kills through that, and that's pretty much what you have to do. And for the ballistic knife and the crossbow, excuse me for a second, you have to get 300 kills with each. And then you'll unlock Cryptic Typhon, and then you could use that camo or whatever camo you want, but then you have to go for the different challenges. And the different challenges involve, for the ballistic knife, you have to get 5 revenge medals using the ballistic knife for carbon fiber. For cherry blossom, you have to get 25 melee kills, which is the actual like stabbing animation and everything. Then for art of war, you have to get 25 kills with the actual like fired ballistic knife blades, like ones you actually shoot out of the thing. You have to use those to kill 25 people. Then you get art of war. Then you move on to Ronin, and this one's somewhat difficult. You have to get a double kill using it, and the simplest way to do it is if you're playing sticks and stones or whatever, you just gotta shoot one person and then stab another, that sort of thing, and you'll get it pretty fast. Then you have to get 2 bloodthirsties using it, and this is not all that hard. All you have to do is like stab somebody and then stab a few other people, and then you'll get the bloodthirsties. And once you have all those done, you get gold, and then once you get all the other specials, you get diamond. And now I'll move on to the crossbows challenges quickly. It's very similar. These are a lot harder though. Get your 300 kills, you get Cryptic Typhon. Then you go for carbon fiber or whatever, and you get 1 double kill to get carbon fiber. You need 5 revenge medals to get cherry blossom. Those aren't that hard. You need 1 car explosion kill to get art of war, and the best maps for that are like meltdown, standoff probably. Maps of cars and stuff you can actually blow up. Can't do this on hijacked, so if you're playing on hijacked a lot, try not to play on it. Ronin is the next, and that's very hard, and it goes hand in hand with skulls. Because if you read the description for skulls, you need to get a kill with every round in a clip from your crossbow, which means you have to kill somebody with all 3 crossbow bolts, and without reloading. You have to kill 3 people with that same magazine of crossbow bolts. And then Ronin kind of goes hand in hand because you get 6 crossbow bolts, so you have to hit 5 of them. So that means you have to probably hit 3 consecutive and then hit 2 others or whatever. But you're gonna get these probably hand in hand. Once you get all those, you get gold, and then diamond, like I said. And then the next thing, this is actually the first thing I did, is this is my class to get the combat knife golden, and then diamond. And you have to get 200 kills with the combat knife, which is a little bit less than, actually a lot less than for the crossbow or ballistic knife, thankfully. And you have to use the actual knife. You can't use like a tactical knife, I think, or anything like that. You have to use the actual combat knife. And you do that just by taking off a secondary or primary, whatever. And the first thing for carbon fibers, you have to knife 10 enemies in the back, and that's not that hard. You have to get backstabs. Then for cherry blossom, you have to get 5 survivor medals using the combat knife, which means you run at somebody and you stab them, and you live even if they shot you a few times. That's pretty much all that is. For the art of war, you have to get 5 revenge medals using the combat knife, and this isn't that hard because you're gonna die a lot using this, honestly. And then Ronin, this is a kind of difficult one. You have to knife 5 enemies and then pick up their weapons and then kill them with their own weapons. So you pretty much have to stab them and then get a backfire medal with their gun. And that might take a little bit of time for you guys. It's one of the harder ones. And then skulls, you have to get 5 bloodthirsties, and this one's pretty hard. So I'll show you my class now. But for the skulls and stuff specifically, I always took off the combat axe and then replaced it with either concussion, flashbang, or shock charge. And then when you're running around, you can just throw the shock charge or concussion or whatever at the person and then stun them and then stab them. And the perks I'm using are lightweight and ghost, and scavenger and fast hands, and extreme conditioning and dexterity. And whoa, don't want to claim more. The reason I have the lightweight and ghost is so I can run around fast and not be seen on the radar and stuff. Then scavenger and fast hands is to replenish the shock charges or concussions or whatever, or if I'm just actually using it now to replenish combat axes. And then dexterity and extreme conditioning is just so that I can get around the map fast. And once you have all the challenges done for the combat knife, ballistic knife, and crossbow, you're gonna have to move on to the assault shield, which is probably the hardest of all things. And my cat just meowed. Shut up, Garfield. But you have to get 200 kills. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong thing. Never mind. Hit the wrong button. You have to get 100 kills with the assault shield, and then you get Cryptic Typhon. Then after that, you have to get Carbon Fiber, and this one's pretty much a gift. You just have to get 1,000 score from blocking enemy fire, which means you just hold the shield and get shot at. You get a few points each time, like 25 points. And you just have to get that until you get 1,000, and it's not gonna take you that long, maybe a few games. And then Cherry Blossom, you have to get 25 hatchet kills, and that's the sort of class I've set up right now. Just use the combat axe. You could take this off and maybe take off a concussion. You get danger close and have 2 combat axes, but it's not really worth it when you have scavenger and stuff. But after you get those, you have to move on to Art of War, which is get 25 shield bash medals by killing the player shooting at your assault shield. And pretty much what that means is it's like a survivor medal, except they don't actually shoot you, you just bash them with the shield. They shoot the shield and you just bash them. That's all it is. Then Ronin and Skulls, these are the ones that make you go insane. Ronin, you have to get 25 kills, which isn't that much, but you have to remember, using the assault shield, you get 25 kills with no perks equipped, which pretty much means you can't use this class like at all. And it also means, because if you want to do it at the same time, which I recommend doing, just get Ronin and Skulls together, saves you all the frustration of getting them separately. But for Skulls, you have to get 25 kills with the assault shield and no weapons equipped, and that is a pain, because think about this, you normally would want to have like Tactician, for example, and you would have Tactician, and you'd have like, because this is I'll show you the class I use when I was actually going for the camo. I just put on Tactician, and then I used 2 concussions and then a flashbang, and I think I just got rid of that by accident. But this is pretty much the class I used when I was actually getting the kills for the 100 for Cryptic Typhon, and it worked out pretty well because I'd throw the flashbang and tell if somebody's there, then hit them with a few concussions, and then run up and smack them. But for some reason, when you use Tactician, it doesn't let you get the Skulls challenge. I think it makes these still count as lethals or something, but it's kind of weird. So you have to kind of work around that, and I just went around like this. This is my class pretty much when I was getting those kills, and it was a pain to do, but once you get all that done, you're gonna feel great. And the one thing I'm going to tell you is when you're using the assault shield, you're probably going to notice that you get shot through the shield sometimes and shot in the head, or if somebody's just like stabbing, they can slice through the shield. It's ridiculous. This shield needs to be buffed in my opinion, because you just get stabbed and killed through it when you're putting it on, and it costs a point, and it's really hard to use in the first place. But the fact that people can shoot you through it, that kind of makes it not fun to use. But hopefully you guys learned something, or got something out of this whole little tutorial kind of thing on how to get diamond for these hard to use weapons. I really want to see more people using that. That's mainly the reason that I kind of made this video, because I've been messing around with them, and when I play free-for-all, all I see is people using like not assault shields, am I kidding? I only see people using SMGs and that sort of stuff, and shotguns. So I want to see more people using the assault shield, ballistic knife, that sort of thing, because it's a lot of fun to use these, and I don't see many people using them online. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and learned something, or just got something out of it. So yeah, I'll see you next video, guys. Bye. If you haven't ever done this, or if you've done it before anyway, just click on one of the boxes on the screen. It'll either take you to a previous video, a random video, my channel, or it'll allow you to subscribe or view a playlist. And don't forget to leave a like, because it really helps and lets me know you care about the channel. Thanks, guys.